Does this look familiar to you? Walking into school or work with the pack slung over your back? Now, as someone who loves the outdoors, can you get a legit day pack for outdoor use that also functions as an excellent travel and everyday use pack? And then I give myself a really simple criteria of 3 things. 1, the pack had to come from a legit outdoor gear company. 2, it needed to be 20 to 30 liters in volume. And 3, it had to have a dedicated laptop sleeve. Pack number 1 we're talking about is the Black Diamond Street Creek 24. This is gonna be in the good category for me, but also the least versatile of what we're talking about today. What I think this really shines as is the urban outdoorsman pack. And what I mean by that is you're somebody that lives in the city, works in the city, commutes from your home to school or work in a city environment. And you want something that just functions as a great option for commuting, but still functions well for your outdoor activities that you participate in during the week after school or work. Whether that's the climbing gym, the workout gym, going on a bike ride, or you are walking around the trails in a city park. That's where this pack does really well. Now, there's some immediate cons with this pack. It's the fact that on the design, you have a really limited amount of features. You don't have any outside pockets to put a water bottle. You don't have a hydration sleeve. It's really focused to carry your stuff for school and work, and then carry maybe climbing shoes and your harness and your chalk bag, or your bike shoes and your bibs and stuff to change into to go on a bike ride, just that kind of mentality. But let's talk about the features real quick. You've got a pocket here on the front that has a mesh pocket for securing things in here, and then you've got some divider pockets. That another con is the fact that this stuff here at the top is exposed. It can fall out, and so you got to be careful about how things are put in there, but you could put like a light wind jacket or rain jacket in this space, zip it up, and you're good to go. And then you have this over-the-top webbing strap with a G-hook closure that does secure these things a little bit better. Now, because this comes from Black Diamond, who is a climbing brand, this is a haul bag design, so it's gonna sit flat on the ground, stand up on its own really easy. When you're looking at the back of the pack, you've got pretty minimally padded shoulder straps here, and then you've got that big qualifier of what makes a pack like this great is a laptop sleeve for easy access to your laptop. So when you're traveling and such, it's easy to get that out when you're going through security at the airport. But you also have a zipper at the top here that is a built-in rain cover. So this rain cover goes over the top of the pack to help protect contents inside of the pack. The main compartment is 24 liters of space. You've got a drawstring opening on here that gives you really nice access to the inside of the pack. So I've got things like an extra monitor for work. I've got a jacket. I've got some papers in a folder. And then you have another internal pocket in here for quick access to things that need to be a bit more secure as well. So that is the Black Diamond Street Creek 24 commuter backpack. All right, pack number 2 that we're talking about today is the Cotopaxi Moda 20, which is a 20-liter pack that I would define in the better category, and just is a really nice like hybrid option that functions as an ideal everyday pack, but also functions really well as a general day hiking pack. But I would not categorize it as a really great all-day super comfortable day hiking pack. So what I really like about the Moda as an option is the value that you get out of this pack for the amount of features that you get based off of the price that you pay for the pack. About $120. This is a really nice hybrid option that is going to do really well for day hiking, but it just functions so well as a really nice travel and everyday pack for work and school. So let's focus on that first, because all of that stuff is featured right into this U-shaped rainbow zipper that you've got that goes over the back panel. And what that gives you access to is a laptop sleeve that is fully suspended. So again, putting your pack down on the ground, it's not going to bump into the bottom of your laptop and create any dings and such. So that is a really nice little detail feature that they've added to the pack. And then you've got additional pockets for like an iPad, and then other stretchy pockets here for charging stuff, charging bricks, battery banks, or pens, pencils, and that kind of thing. And keep that all organized inside of this pocket that is totally separate from the main compartment of the pack. But it could also function as a hydration sleeve because you've got two zipper pulls here, and you could route your hydration hose through that zipper. And when you're not carrying a laptop and stuff, obviously for hiking, then you've got that access right there as well. Now, as far as comfort is concerned, this is where this pack lacks because it's just not as comfortable as other options out there on the market. It's a very simple, like padded back panel here. There's no real structure to the pack. You've got really minimally padded shoulder straps. They are comfortable and they've got a nice like ergonomic shape to them. You've got a sternum strap, but aside from that, it's really basic. So it's not something that I am gonna look at as like, I'm gonna go do some peak bagging, I wanna use this pack. No, this is gonna be much more simplistic for really quick day hikes, going a few miles, not doing anything super technical. And then you've also got a zipper pocket here on the front that is gonna give you quick access to things as well as a simple key clip. And then this is also a drawstring closure and opening just like the Black Diamond, which gives you easy access to everything inside of the pack. You've also got a like floating zipper pocket here, but there is a con for me in this not being as great of an option for day hiking as well. Is, yeah, you've got mesh side pockets here, but they don't actually open up very far. It took a lot of work for me to get this Nalgene bottle into the side pockets. So you're gonna wanna have just lower profile, skinnier bottles when you're using this pack. But again, as a hybrid option, something as a one and done, do it all pack, the Cotopaxi Moda is seriously a really nice option. And at that price point of just over $100, I think you like can't go wrong with it basically. Next up is the Big Agnes Impassable 20-liter day pack. This also happens to be my favorite pack that we're talking about today. What I love about the Impassable is the fact that it is so versatile as a really great day hiking pack, but it also functions very well as a travel and everyday use pack for work. So you've got a pretty technical day pack here, and I want to start with the back panel of the pack to show that this is the only pack of what we're talking about today that has a sewn in pretty substantial hip belt and not just the option for a like 1-inch webbing hip belt. You've got some really nice padded shoulder straps that is a unisex design, but it is comfortable and it doesn't dig into your shoulders weird, and carrying this for an all-day day hike is something that this pack is going to work for really well. You've got a like curved shaped back panel here that has some spacing for a little bit of airflow. And then when you flip it around to the front, you've got all of the things that you want out of a technical day hiking pack. You've got mesh pockets on the side, you've got compression straps, you've got a stash pocket here on the front, and you've got easy access to the inside of the pack with a zippered opening, but then also a zipper pocket here on the top that you want to get easy access to keys or other small items that you just don't want inside of the pack that are still secure. So this waterproof zipper opening around the top is super handy. This flips back and gives you awesome access to the inside of the backpack where you have more features going on with this pack. You've got a zippered pocket here across the top with a secured key clip. So you can put all sorts of things in here for travel. And then you've even got a little hook here for a water bladder to hang from and a hydration sleeve as well. Then you've got more pockets, another zippered pocket with a waterproof opening on this mesh pocket here in the front. And then you've got other ways to secure additional things to the pack. But how does this function as a travel pack where you're carrying a laptop, you're carrying pens and pencils and stuff that you need for school? Well, this pack also has a dedicated laptop sleeve. Right here on the side, it's got a nice big opening to get at least a 15-inch, maybe a 16-inch laptop inside of here. I've got a 14-inch MacBook Pro that goes in here just fine. But again, for travel, this is just critical for being able to get into this laptop sleeve really easy. You're going through security, drop your laptop into the bin, and you don't have to fuss with just difficult things to get access to it. So the Impassable 20, I really just love the design of this pack, and I think Big Agnes really knocked it out of the park of a solid option for travel, for day hiking, for work, for school, something that just is comfortable to carry and is not overly heavy as well. The only real negative that I will point out about this is, yeah, it's got this really nice hip belt, but this hip belt is also not removable and you don't always need it. So it's kind of a pain to have that always there, but it's not a deal breaker by any means. So that is the Big Agnes Impassable 20. Now that's just 3 packs of possibly hundreds of packs that fit this criteria of a great outdoor use pack and travel, commuting, and everyday use backpack. So let me know down in the comments of what you are using that fits that criteria. What is your go-to outdoor hiking pack that also you're using for your everyday travel and commuting pack for work and school? So I want to thank you guys for watching today. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. Hope you have an awesome day. We'll catch you on the next one. See you later.